All right, we are live once again. Welcome to the House of Horrors. Stephen here, the Horror Freak 85 with Miss Boomstick. And tonight we're just going to be talking about some recent movies and shows that we've been watching. And maybe if anyone comes in and wants to join too, we can do that. So that's pretty much going to be for the next hour or so, maybe a bit longer. We'll see how it goes. So I've been watching a few different things. I'll start out with, I guess, this week they aired the first two episodes of American Horror Story New York. I hope it gets better.
I was gonna say, how's that going? Just by the pictures alone they've released, it looks weird.
It looked interesting, like maybe like a sex club, supernatural. I hope there is a supernatural because this is basically
that's one hell of a sex club. They're wearing fucking spikes.
Exactly, or supernatural. No, but okay, but what it is though, and the reason, nothing against the type, the it's basically what it reminds me of is it's not really a good time to do it because they just did Dahmer. It's basically about a serial killer going after gay men.
Gotcha.
That's it. I mean, they already did that with Dahmer, so it's like,
yeah. Well,
I mean,
Dahmer
like
actually did that. So.
So I'm like, it takes place in like the 80s, and of course, gays are getting beat up, and cops aren't doing anything about it, and there's some murders. We got Zachary Quinto who is in it this time, and of course he plays another gay character in it. Like I said, nothing wrong with that theme. I'm not, I mean, whatever it is.
Yeah, it sounds like they're trying to pick up on the coattails of Dahmer's.
That's the feel of it so far, because they're like saying, oh, something evil is coming, but it's just someone killing.
And they bring in Evan Peters. That would be fucking hilarious.
I mean, there were a couple gruesome points, but then it's just like a bunch of gay men hooking up, going to clubs. It's like, okay, and you only see a couple people get killed through it, and then, which I don't really get this one part. There's like some like disease in what's her name? Oh shoot. She was also in Scream Queens. I can't think of her name right now, but she's been in a bunch of the American Horror Stories. The blonde girl. I know that narrows it down. But she plays like this doctor in it. And then there's like this some sort of bacteria, and they have to round up these deer and kill them. Like, it didn't make any sense to the plot, the side plot.
Are they trying to bring in zombie deer to it? Because that is a thing.
And well, they all shot them and everything. And then there was like, she was saying how this disease would spread to humans. And there is like a couple of people that show up at her office and they have this weird rash. So I don't know if it got off the fire. Like, but it was just kind of boring. And like the photographer that Zachary Quinto plays, he's into like really fucked up, more than kinky, like gay stuff, and hires people as a photographer, sex addict. And it's just like, and he makes this one guy, like, they don't show it, of course, but he pulls up the lube and everything. He wants him to sit on this stool and take a picture of it, and it's just like, okay. And he has like,
I'm assuming the stool is not flat.
No, he flipped it over. He flipped it over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I mean, they didn't show it, of course, but you get the idea.
I was like, sits on a stool, but it's lube. That makes no sense. That's just going to be all sliding around. But never mind.
Yeah,
never mind.
More than sliding. And you do get to see a decapitated dead body, and there's this police officer who he's not out, but he's living with this guy who's a reporter who's trying to do a report on these gay murders, and the police aren't doing anything about it. And he gets kidnapped in the second episode from the killer, and he's like tortured and everything, and for some reason he's let go, which we don't know why yet. He had a tattoo of doing service, and whoever it was, you didn't see him because he's like all drugged up, looking through the eyes and everything, and you hear him say, "Thank you for your service. You don't need to serve twice." And he knocked him back out, and after torturing him, let him go. So I don't know what's going on, and it doesn't make sense. I don't know. I'm just all confused, and they like bring up this big guy who might be the killer, but then they almost seems like Zachary Quinto's him, and I don't know. It's just there's no supernatural effect yet, nothing. So I don't know. It's just kind of.
It'd be funny if they bring in. Well, they probably can't have Evan dressed exactly like Dahmer, obviously.
What? Yeah. He's the killer. He's the killer. He's the gay killer. Evan Peters.
Right. That would be hilarious if they did. Obviously, that would be kind of a copycat thing, but have Evan Peters have something resembling Dahmer, but not actually be Dahmer.
Right.
But I don't know if he's in this season. I don't think he is.
I don't know if he's
think
in this
he's
season.
been
I
in
haven't
for a
seen him.
while.
But he might not be because maybe he was filming Dahmer instead of American Horror Story, maybe, depending on when they shot it. But Dennis O'Hara's in it, and they made him up look old or older than, he's all gray. And it's like I didn't recognize him at first, but then I heard him talk. I'm, oh, yeah, that's Dennis O'Hara right there. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just a weird thing. I was expecting more out of it, not just, a gay killer. So hopefully it gets better. I don't know.
It's just called New York, right?
Yeah, it's just called New York.
I'm trying to look on IMDb.
Who knows? They might not say who's in it after. It's a secret until they show up. But it was just weird. I don't know. Hello.
Hello to whoever. I'm not on the screen, so I don't know who's on.
Of course.
I'm researching.
You said the mom.
I'm doing my research.
You're like Mama Horror Freak yesterday, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Hope it helps if I spell York right.
New York. Yeah, it wasn't that. I just hope it gets better because right now I just got a Dahmer feel from it, and I'm just kind of like, eh. Besides some torture and I don't know. Did Evan Peters show up on it?
I am trying to find the specific season, and I'm having trouble finding the specific season. It gave me a list of like all the American Horror Story, but I'm trying to narrow it down to just. I might have to do Google searches to IMDb.
I'm kind of thinking at one part, like I don't know. I might be right. I might be wrong. But if they do like some sort of twist, there's like this big guy in the leather mask that might be the killer. But what I don't get, at one point they show him outside the door of Zachary Quinto. I don't know, like a guard or whatever, but he told people that this guy was dead. So I'm wondering if it's like in his head, that's how he sees himself. Maybe, like, I don't know, like maybe he's got a crazy multi personality in his mind that he's like a big Leatherface killer. I don't know. But we'll find out. I'm hoping it gets better because so far I'm kind of bored with it, which I was really looking forward from the teaser. It looked pretty interesting. So, no luck finding it yet. Let's
see. We got Russell Tovey, Joe Manatello. Oh man, I forgot to turn my Alexa down. Billy Lord.
That's who's the scientist. Billy Lord. Yeah, she's the one that's researching. And she said that she was the one that said they need to round up the deer and kill them all.
Is it Dennis O'Hara?
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie Carver, Leslie Grossman, Sandra.
I didn't see Leslie unless I missed her. Unless she was like.
It says Patrick's ex-wife. If you know who Patrick is.
What? Patrick's ex-wife?
It says Patrick's ex-wife. So I guess Russell Tovey is. It says they're like the main person. Apparently it says Closeted Cop.
Okay.
Is his character, and Leslie Grossman is his ex-wife. It's not, of course, saying which episode that they're in. Isaac Powell, Zachary Quinto.
Yeah. Who's the photographer?
Patty Lupon. I don't know if I'm saying these right. And then there's a list of guest characters. I am not seeing Evan Peters on there, but I could swear I heard somewhere that he wasn't going to be back. There was some sort of drama, so he wasn't going to be back. But I don't think that was from an actual article, so I can't verify.
It was the Dahmer drama. Well, because Ryan Murphy did Dahmer, and he worked on that. He was so.
Yeah. Is Dennis O'Hara? Is he the guy that played? I
He was
don't.
also in True Blood. He was a
Okay,
vampire.
that's not the person. Who the hell's the dude that was in American Horror Story that played in Hotel for sure? He was in other ones, but he played
He played
Liz.
the burn victim in the first one with the burn face. And,
the guy I'm thinking of, I can't think of his name, but he played. Was it Liz Claiborne or not Claiborne?
Liz Taylor.
Taylor. Where the
that's Dennis. Yeah,
that's really Dennis. Okay,
yeah, he's really thin, dark hair. Except they make him look old and gray hair in the new one. But yeah,
I was just trying to think of dude's name. Hi, boom and hi against.
It's like again and again.
Oh, hopefully you talk to her right. Well, I don't know if you probably talk. I guarantee you talk to your mom more than I do.
Yeah, you don't talk to her that much, once or twice a week.
No, not even that. Last time I talked to my mom,
I was joking about my mom because you said, I knew what you meant, but I was
right. Yeah. So last time I talked to my mom is when I called her to let her know that my brother was in the hospital. And that was a couple weeks ago, and before that was Memorial Weekend when we went down to visit. We're not a very close knit family, if you would say.
You're a whenever family. Hello.
Pretty much. Sad. I lost a subscriber overnight. Now I'm down to 190. It was 191. Still, it's better than the 188 that I've been stuck at for months.
Mm-hmm. Almost at 200. So close.
So close. I don't even know where that boost came from. It's just like all of a sudden, I posted that short, but it didn't even tell me who subscribed, so I don't know.
I guess if they didn't leave a comment or watch a video, like sometimes they'll take them away, which I hate that too. Like I've had it before where I've gone up a couple and then they go back down, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, why are you taking them away?
And I got 159 views on YouTube. I don't remember what it's at on TikTok of my short, my Halloween pail.
Right.
Guess I can look.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to catch up with The Walking Dead because I was like scrolling through and it was just like a clip on TikTok. Like it was showing these zombies and now they can like open doors and climb fences and pick up rocks as weapons. Like, whoa, when did they start doing that? Like,
I caught up last night. And you know who Jerry is, right? And Aaron, the character.
I know Aaron. Who was Jerry again? I forget.
Jerry is
the bigger dude. The bigger dude.
Yeah, the bigger dude. He's the king's right hand. Ezekiel's right hand man.
Yeah.
So and Lydia were like all out and about, trying not to give too much away, but they're trying to take supplies to Oceanside. They see a bunch of zombies, so they decide to cut through the woods instead of taking the path because the path would take them straight to the zombies. So they try to go around and they find this, what looks like a castle, but it was like made for like Renaissance fairs or something like that. So it basically looks like a castle and it's got fences and everything. So they decide to hold up there for the night because Jerry gets hurt. So they're sitting there chilling, and Aaron and I'm pretty sure her name's Lydia. We're sitting there at the fire just chatting, and there was another dude, but I can't remember his name because he's a more newer character and I can't remember his name. There was another dude there, and Aaron and Lydia sit at the fire. They're taking their turn at watch, and they keep hearing something. They're like, we locked everything down. Everything's fine. And then all of a sudden they see all these zombies come, and they're like, this ain't right. And they think that there's whispers in the group because the way they're coming is not normal.
Yeah.
And
I saw that because I saw they were like, they took a face and it definitely wasn't a whisper. It was
right. Yeah. They were, so they were getting freaked out because it wasn't normal. So they go into this building, and I think it was like a barn because it had like this upper story
like a
to it. It might not
wooden.
have been barn, whatever this building was.
It was like
It
a
had,
wooden. It wasn't like a stone or wooden room or something they were in where the door was. I don't know what it was. It was. It didn't show too much of it on
right.
TikTok.
Well, I think it was kind of a wooden room. Um, but the doors kind of look steel-ish. That's why I thought it was kind of like a barn. So they go, excuse me, on the top level of this building, which leads out onto the roof. So they're on top, and Lydia and the other dude, they're younger, so they jump down off this building and they try to lead the walkers away so they're not all coming into this building. And so Aaron and Jerry's is sitting on the roof because Jerry's hurt, so Aaron's sitting there protecting him. And Aaron's looking out, seeing how they're doing, and Jerry's is sitting there tending to his injury. That's not Walker related, so he's not going to turn anytime soon. He just got hurt in another way. And all of a sudden you see, first you see the zombie like turning the doorknob when they're in the bottom level, and that's when they decide to go up. So that's when they think there's whispers. Then they go up and they're sitting there. Then you see the zombie like climbing up the wall, and Jerry starts freaking out and like calling Aaron over because Aaron's missing his hand, so at least he's got like
he's got like a knife or weapon.
It's not a knife; it's like a ball with spikes.
A ball with yeah, that's what it was. A ball with spikes.
Right. I know it has a name, but God forgive me, I do not know what that is. So he's like beating the shit out. I think it's Whisper. And he goes to pull the mask off, thinking it was a mask,
and
but then it's just that, and you see the look of terror in Aaron's face. But yeah, I was like, jeez. And there's like, if there's these types, there's got to be other types. And then there was like kind of toxic sludge ones. I don't know if it was in the same episode or different because I watched more than one episode last night. And that Carol gets stuck with. This guy tries to kind of basically kill her off and leads her into a tunnel, and there's almost like toxic waste or whatever, and there's some zombies in there, and she's like trying to push the zombie away, and he's just like, his skin's just like melting off.
Brains.
Right. It did kind of look like a Tarman, but it wasn't black. It was kind of a greenish blue color.
Right. I think eventually I'm just going to watch it from the beginning and just watch them all the way through to the end again. Just a big old refresher Walking Dead. Maybe notice some stuff that I missed last time. Like usually like when you watch stuff, you're like, oh, okay. You always notice something new when you watch it.
I always try to, for some reason, for the life of me, I can never remember like the season that happens at the prison and Merle's death particularly. For some reason, I cannot retain that. So I always try to rewatch it. And for the life of me, I cannot retain that info for that season. But for the most part, I can remember bits, mostly character names, and I can follow the story for the most part. But yeah, for the life of me, I can't. The season at the prison just doesn't stick for some reason.
Herschel's head getting chopped off.
Oh God, yeah,
that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spoiler from 7 years ago.
Right. And Eugene's in some trouble right now, so I don't know if they're planning on killing him off or if they'll end up saving the day. But because I'm caught up as of right now, so I don't know. But it's not looking good for Eugene right now. He's the mullet guy.
Yeah, I know who Eugene is. Yeah.
For anybody watching later that might not know too, but yeah, it's not looking good for Eugene right now.
Dun dun dun. So it's like I got to catch up because then next year all the shows Rick and Michonne and the Isle of the Dead and
yeah, they just wrapped up filming or production. I forget which. I just saw an article on it. So it's either this filming or production of Dead City.
Mm-hmm. Which is, they're calling it Dead City now. I forgot, not Isle.
Right. Yeah. That's Negan and Maggie's show.
Yeah. That's a weird combo. Never thought you would see them together.
Right, but Maggie's starting to see a little bit that Negan has changed, especially now that she's met his wife and whatnot. Because yeah, Negan is married now. Just some, I don't remember her name, as some random character we just got that we never met before.
Mm.
There, she's part of another group, and she's pregnant with Negan's baby.
Good to know.
Yeah, but life of me, I can't remember what her name is. Because she's too new of a character, I don't remember.
And I've been watching Chucky season 2. It's been pretty good too. So
I haven't got to that. When I went to go watch it, because it said that the season 2 was up, and I went to go watch it, and it wasn't up yet, and then I just forgot about it, and so I haven't been back to it yet.
and it sucks. They still haven't shown Glenn and Glenda yet. Like they had a tease, like it. They like pulled up in the car and it said they them on the plate and everything. And Tiffany, who is like possessing Jennifer Tilly, but it's really Tiffany, and
Right.
she's like living Jennifer Tilly's life, spending her money and watching all her movies. Like at one point, she's even watching Liar Liar, and she's like saying the lines, but like real badly, like trying to act like Jennifer Tilly, but not. And it's funny how it makes fun of herself, but. And of course she has what's Fiona Dorf's character name right now? Shoot, I forget the daughter's Nika.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember
Nika. Yeah, I think her name's Nika.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. You know how she chopped off in the first season her arms and legs and everything. She still has her, and every now and then Chucky possesses her, dude. She's like got him in a room, and she almost got caught and murdered this police officer, and she's like hiding the body. And Glenn and Glenda, that's when they pull up, and she's like, Glenda, and you just see them standing from behind, and then that's it. You don't see their faces, and then you don't see them in the third episode at all. It's like, man, come on, I want to see some Glenda action. That'd be funny.
So it's gonna be 2 of them then.
Yeah,
I thought it was gonna be 1.
Yeah, apparently it's split up in the 2 of them. So there's a Glenn and a Glenda. So his split personality.
I was wondering how they was gonna do that, but I thought it was just 1. Me, because there was just 1 doll, but then when she has the actual kids, it's 2 kids.
Yeah. So gonna have 2 kids. So
Nice.
We'll see how that goes. Yeah, first episode. Wow, I won't spoil it, but man, I'll just say they get in trouble for something. So you see how they go to like that boarding school or whatever from the trailer.
I haven't
or not, or the Christian. There's the priest, and they go to that Christian. Well, what it is, kind of like a reform school for kids, and like they're in trouble. Like one bully from the one girl is there and hasn't left, but it's like a place for troubled youth. And it turns out that's the old place where Charles Lee Ray grew up.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting.
And there's this one girl who's like a klepto, and she's weird, and it's an interesting new group there. So
interesting.
And of course, we got the mini Chucky dolls, but we don't know how many because, from the first season, how they were all possessed and Tiffany was driving off with them. So we don't know what Chucky's plan is in this one. They get them. So, but yeah, definitely check it out when you get a chance. And then I watched Then I watched the new VHS. It was interesting.
I almost watched that last night, but I know that they're doing, I don't remember the date, but I guess I could watch it beforehand. But Shudder was doing something with it. Let me look up Shudder. I believe they're doing a double feature with, what's it called? Deadstream or whatever it was.
I did see Deadstream. That was good.
Yeah, that's amazing. Trying to look on their site. Secret. Oh, that's not it.
They're doing something with Joe Bob, or just doing something
No,
else?
it's not Joe Bob. It's almost like their secret streaming, or secret screening that they did. But I can't find. Oh, come on, you retarded mouse! Stop. I hate my mouse. I really do hate my mouse.
It was good, I guess. It was weird in between. It was connected to this one story, sort of, but it was kind of boring and pointless in my opinion. Like this kid was playing with like army soldiers and killing them and making up his own little storyline in between each story. Before that story was continued, I was like, okay, what is this? This is kind of dumb. Like, I don't know why they're just showing that. But I guess he like had his brother's camera that you find out later on. But there's like a story with some a haunted area. This band wants to go in. Oh, Haunted by Horror. What's up?
Yeah, I was like, hi, how goes it?
I just now saw that. And there's a band that was killed there, this girl band, and they do stuff online, stupid dares, and they're like an extreme. Speaking of dead streaming, they kind of have their own little show, and they go there and they're playing pranks on their friend, but it turns out the ghost of that girl band is there, and they get terrorized by them, and yeah, they pull. I don't want to spoil it, but they do some interesting stuff to that group that came in.
Nice. And what was that show that you was just talking about, or movie?
Oh, the new VHS.
Oh, okay, that's the new VHS. Yeah,
Yeah, and then there's like a sort of like a Medusa story, a crossover into Hell story, and yeah, it's
yeah. I came like this close to watching it last night, and I decided not to. I ended up. What did I end up watching? I know it was late because it gets like 1:00 in the morning after Joe Bob's over. And then I was like, do I want to watch another movie or not? And I didn't. I just caught up. I decided to go with The Walking Dead and just caught up on that instead.
Mhm.
But we had Cassandra Peterson was on Joe Bob. So we watched Haunted Hills, Elvira's Haunted Hills. And then with Cassandra. And then after that, we watched Popcorn with the lead girl. She was guest. Her name escapes me, but she was on as well, giving us some info.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, she dated Keanu and Brad Pitt. And it sounds like about the same time span as Helen.
Oh, Elaine, yeah, Elaine Udy.
Is it Elaine? I thought it was Helen.
Ellen, but there's no like something like that. Yeah, Helen Udy, yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking Helen, but okay.
I think it's like spelled with a. I forget. It's not.
We'll go with your because I'm pretty sure.
It's like not really pronounced how it's spelled. Like it's. I don't know. Yeah, I forget. But
okay, well that's fine. I said I don't trust my memory enough to say that I'm right, so I'm going with what you said. But yeah, it sounds like about the same time span as she dated him, but.
Oh, that's why they broke up. No, I'm just kidding.
Never know.
Got some trouble going on there.
I really wish I.
But actually, I don't think she was dated. They were just friends, or they almost dated, or they. I don't know. I forget what that story was, but. Have you caught up with Ghost? Have you been watching?
Yes.
That was
watching that. Yes.
the tree. That was hilarious. The tree's important to me. The Lenape is like, oh, that's of the 13 language, and then that actual Lenape Indian.
Yeah, he never expected somebody to come out and investigate it. I guess to call him out on his lie.
Because every time she said hi to him, like, what was it? That's it? Hi? What?
Because hi means something else. Like,
that's
more important back in the day.
That's your notch tree? Hi?
And Watch come along. We'll end up finding out that chick was just his friend all along. Well, we did find out she did have like a crush or something on him because she's at the newspaper. The woman that he's interested in is at the newspaper thing, so she gets to Sam gets to visit her every now and then.
But that's where they're stuck. They can't. I don't think they can.
Yeah, they can't
leave
the property.
Yep.
So they'll be star-crossed lovers.
And people were calling her Karen because she was trying to. They're like, what? And I like how the two women are like, oh, you know more than the Lenape, the actual Indian.
You're really telling him about his culture. And of course, we know she's getting told by somebody of that culture in the background they're lying about it. So she thinks she's in the right because
she's actually speaking to someone who was alive during.
Yeah, that was funny. And the protest was flour.
Oh, that nail polish! She's like, it's blood from the bear attack.
Thor trying though.
Thor care about environment now.
And then the dude with no pants convinces him that everybody would die if the planet goes. So he's like, no, let them kill everybody. I don't care about the planet no more.
New mission. And how Flower's like, you have a chance. She goes, I probably won't remember. So, and like when they walk through, or not in that episode, but they find out when they walk through, they get high whenever they walk through her.
Yeah, that show's a gag. Yeah, we've been keeping up on that, and so we've been watching that Quantum Leap, and
I gotta catch back up with Quantum Leap. I watched the first couple episodes, but then I didn't watch
because we got done with Psych, I think, last week. So this week we've been watching the Quantum Leap, Ghost, and you watch some of his shows I don't really care about, but I'll watch anyway. Right. Then I watched caught up on my Walking Dead since I was so far behind.
Yeah, there's a new show. I guess it's on Sci-Fi. Reginald the Vampire. I don't know if you heard of that or not.
No, I haven't heard about that one yet.
Oh, it's like this overweight kid. Well, whatever. I guess he's supposed to be like in his 20s. Not really kid, whatever. But either late teens or early 20s, and he works at this smoothie place, and of course he gets made fun of because he's overweight and he's never been on a date, and he ends up meeting this vampire, and the vampire feels sorry for him, and he likes I think her name was Sarah, his coworker that he's had a crush on, and the vampire, like, I guess kind of feels bad for him, so instead of eating him, he hypnotizes him to say, hey, go right up to her, ask her out, say, what are you doing Friday, be confident, say, take your, whatever, just go do it. And it ended up working, and he's freaking out, not knowing what's going on. And he doesn't know that he's a vampire. He sees him again because he asks, to help him out with the date. And so he shows up, and he was going to help him with the date. Turns out this one vampire, Maurice, is the one that ends up being his sire. There's another vampire, Angela, in this group that's like after him and or track him down. And the two female vampires, while he's talking, I don't remember the name, but the other vampire in the group, they end up getting in a fight. But the two female vampires, they feed off Reginald, and he almost dies. And Maurice ends up saving him. And it turns out, like, however you die, that's how he's going to be. So he's like, basically, he's an overweight vampire in a vain vampire world where they care about looks. And he's like, and he has to feed, but he doesn't really want to at first. And like he starts to, his finger falls off, and there's like this little smart ass girl that always comes into the smoothie. He almost like goes after her, and she finds out his secret, and he's basically trying to hide that he's a vampire. This little girl's the only one that knows. And so basically he wants to train to be a vampire, and he's not like used to it at first. And he finds out that his like ability, he's smart. He can like memorize all these lines and from books. Like he's got a photographic memory because, he was smart in real life, just like Maurice was strong. So he's like a strong vampire. Like they have their certain attributes, that however they die, that's kind of a power that they get. And it turns out, when vampires glamour humans, they can't glamour other vampires, but apparently somehow he's got a power, he finds out without meaning to, that he can glamour other vampires. And that's not that can get him and people he knows killed. Uh, and Maurice's sire is in town, and she wants to kill him. And there's this whole thing going on, and Reginald gets involved in the middle of it. So yeah, it's interesting all the stuff that goes on that he just gets thrown into. And I guess it said it was based on a book, The Fat Vampire. So yeah. So,
I know. Speaking of vampires, I haven't seen it yet, but they made a TV series out of Interview
with a Vampire. Yeah.
Vampire.
I saw that. I haven't watched it yet. I don't know.
On AMC. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see that they had a few episodes already up.
Yeah. So I don't know if I want to watch it because I like Interview with a Vampire, but I'm thinking the TV show. I don't know. I mean, it might be.
I have no clue what it's like, so I cannot say I've not watched it.
Yeah,
I watched a little bit of the 101 scary moments of. It's on Shudder. It's like 101 scary moments of TV or of movies or. I know I don't have that title completely right. Shudder.
And I was debating watching Vampire Academy or whatever. I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen.
There's like 9 episodes of Vampire Academy.
Yeah, the 101 scariest horror movie moments of all time. I was watching that, but now I'm behind on it. So it just like it'll tell a number, then it will tell you the movie, and then it has different people. Sometimes they're actors, directors, or other talking about that particular moment, and then they go on from there. But right. I'm not. Let's say I'm behind on it now. So, but you get a new episode each Wednesday.
Okay, I might check that out.
Let's see. They started with 101 and then they're on Joe Bob's in this last one. On episode 7, they're going from 23 to 11. And Joe Bob's in the thumbnail, but I'm not caught up, so I don't know what movie he talks about because I'm back on episode 4.
Right.
So
yeah. Plus, I watch all my other shows besides all the horror movies and TV shows. I had to catch up on the Goldbergs and Survivor, Hell's Kitchen, stuff like that.
Nice.
It's like there's so much that I watch. I watch Family Guy.
One episode of the Goldbergs, and it was when Freddie came back for that one particular episode, and that's literally the only episode I've ever seen of that show.
That was funny when Freddie was on it.
I think Elvira went on one too, but I don't remember.
Yeah, she was on that, and the brother was trying to meet her, and he was rapping a song. He calls himself Big Tasty, and he was trying to do a rap for her. And he kept meeting her at the mall, and she thought he was all weird and obsessed fan, and he had his stereo, and he wanted to try to audition. I don't really remember the full episode, but it was funny. She was on there.
Big Tasty, that's funny. And I got 2 likes, people. Let's get that like button up. Let's go.
Like it, love it,
like it,
live it, learn it. Oh, and the Winchesters, the spinoff of Supernatural, there were 2 episodes, and it takes place in the 70s. It's with Sam and Dean's parents and how Mary and John met. And it's funny, there's in her group, there's like this one hippie dude, and in the second episode, they went to like this commune.
Sorry, the cat's harassing my son over here. I got sidetracked watching it. He was blocking him from going up the stairs. That's funny.
But so if people like Supernatural, they got the Winchesters that came out.
Are they using Negan? Because I don't know if he can.
No. This is like younger, like when they're in their 20s, like when they.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say
it's a totally different cast. No, it's not. It's not when he's older. This is that.
Right. I'm just saying, did they use him, but put makeup?
Oh no! It's a totally different. Yeah, if you go to Internet Movie Database, you can see who plays Mary and John.
Gotcha.
But the one hippie dude is hilarious. And there's like one part he's got a water gun and he's like, holy water? And he like takes a drink after he shoots the demon. He like drinks the holy water. And he almost, he's got like the threaded jacket on and head, like he's just like total hippie. And they actually, for people who know Supernatural, which you didn't see him, I don't think, but the first episode actually has the Rogaloo, if I say it right, demon. They actually show it in the first episode, and the second one, there's like a, I won't spoil too much for people who haven't seen it. It was on last week or this week, but there's like some Columbia, I don't know if it was Colombian or Latino or some fairy tale or some creature. They thought it was a shapeshifter, but it was something else at the commune that was people were disappearing in an interesting way in the woods. So nice. It's called Teach Your Children Well. So
yeah, I've seen a few episodes of Supernatural. So he has watched a lot of it. I have seen maybe 5 episodes and not in particular order. So
I know you saw the Scooby-Doo one. You yes. said that. You're like,
I did see the Scooby-Doo one. I just noticed Scooby and Courage the Cowardly Dog is on HBO Max. So I will be watching that eventually.
Mm-hmm. And I've been watching the new Rookie, the Rookie Feds, the FBI one. It's a funny one, and they also
heard of that one.
They've done 4 episodes. It's I forget her real name, but her character's named Simone. She was on an episode of The Rookie, and they crossed over, and she's training to be in the FBI. So she's like a boot version of the cops and The Rookie, but she's with the FBI. And it's funny because the other guy that's in the FBI, he used to be an actor on a vampire show, and they like make some jokes about it. They mention it a few times, and in real life he can't stand the sight of blood. He gets sick, and they're not thinking he's gonna last, and you know how that goes. But it's funny, the one cop wanted to take a picture, and they're like, seriously? because they crossed over with The Rookie, with a serial killer. If you watch it, it's connected. They have some of the same people guest star on.
I don't know if I've seen The Rookie. So.
That's the one with Nathan Fillion from Firefly. And...
I know who Nathan Fillion is.
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen that show. I may have seen episodes, but I can't say I've really watched that show. Yeah. We'll take a moment of appreciation with this awesome lighter I got. I think you'll like it.
Is it a T-Rex riding a bike? Is that what it looks like?
A moped going across the moon. Like E.T.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it now.
That's fun. It just started to get clear.
Yeah, then you move it right when it clears up. But I saw it though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get it clear.
Oh, almost. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's about as good as it's gonna get. I had to get that. I was so disappointed. It's like I saw it one day. I went to the gas station. I was like, "Oh, that's cute," but at the time, I was like, "I don't need one." And then when I went back to the store, I always go to the same one. There's a gas station right down the road. And it wasn't there no more. I was like so sad. And I was like, oh. But then they got some more of them. So I was like, okay, I got to get this lighter. It's too cute.
Right. Let's see, what else have I been... Do you watch 911 or no?
No, not really.
Have you seen that? You can order custom big lighters now. Oh, okay. I didn't know
that. Just the little dollar ones that like die, or are they kind of like Zippos that you keep with you? Because I did not know that. I'm assuming Bic lighters means just the little ones that die that you can't fill up.
Right.
That's the only thing that's sad about that. It was like when it dies, I'll probably keep that one. Yeah. Just because it's like just that alone. I was like, I saw that.
I am so watching this tonight. My site has Terrifier 2 up there. Oh my gosh, yes. I can't wait to see it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know it was on Screambox, but I didn't know how much. Oh, plus we got some.
It's probably on Screen. That's why it's probably on Screambox now. That's why it's
right. Well, it's been on Screambox for a while.
Oh, it has. Oh.
Oh, yeah. But I know it's been. I thought it was supposed to go to Screenbox the same day it went to theater. I could be wrong on that, but I could swore it did. But I didn't know how much Screenbox was, so I didn't get it. Plus, I don't know what else Screenbox has to really.
Probably nothing. I don't know. I mean, I heard it's. I think I looked at it once. It didn't really have too much on there, and that's why Shudder was so much better.
Oh, Haunted says there must be the cheap disposable ones.
Oh, for the lighters.
Yeah. Cool. Well, that's good to know. I did not know you can make custom. I was gonna do. Oh, I know what I was gonna do. Do something while I'm thinking of it, or I will forget. The firecrackers?
Yeah, City of Janesville setting off fireworks.
Really?
Yeah. I heard it over my sander when I was sanding outside.
Oh.
But yes, I am so ready to see Terrifier 2. That's awesome. I'll probably, I know he's been busy and doing a lot of interviews, but I'll probably send another message to David and, have him back on. Yes, even Haunted by Horror says I wasn't impressed with Screenbox at all.
Yeah. How much do you have Screenbox Haunted? How much is it? Yeah, I figured Shudder was better because they're back now by AMC. You have to order a 6-pack of the custom mix, and it's like $24. Six lighters for $24. Well, they are about $2 a piece.
But they are custom made too, so that could be why.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put the effort into that.
It's like you could have an Art the Clown lighter.
True.
And a Evil Dead one, maybe him with his boomstick.
Mm-hmm. I have what?
I mean, I want to watch Bodies too. I haven't watched that yet.
Oh, that's out of here.
My son said, which he just seen, I think it was an ad or a review. I don't know, but he said what he saw of it, but he hasn't seen the actual movie. He just seen, I think it was a review or something. And what it sounds like the person he watches reviews basically hates everything that they watch. But he said that movie was like basically horrible. But like I said, I always take what he says grain of salt because I know the person he watches reviews, plus him, like hates literally everything he watches. So
it's hard to like listen to reviews.
If he says it's horrible, I'm not gonna watch it because it's horrible.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that's what he told me. What? Apparently, the city of Janesville is setting off fireworks, so we have a freaked out dog right now.
Why are they setting off fireworks?
I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on, but they're setting them off. We have the river is right behind us, and that's where they set off the 4th of July ones, and they're setting them off over there, so it's not some random person, it's the actual city. Oh, it's at the airport. Apparently, it's a different direction. My mistake. I misheard what he said.
Oh, so yeah. I got to watch that too. That movie, Bitch Ass, that slasher movie. I don't know if you heard about that.
No, I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah, Bitch Ass. And then Piggy. I haven't seen that yet. I'm going to have to take a look at some of these. Deadstream, I watched that. I haven't watched Old People yet.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say that movie's really disturbing.
I did watch Mr. Harrigan's Phone.
Is that any good? I've heard a lot of bad stuff about that.
I mean, it was okay. It kind of like dragged on a little bit. And
that's what I've heard. That's what told me on that.
And like, I thought like a little bit more would happen. What did happen was cool, but it just seemed like it went on because like he was basically hired from this rich dude when he was a younger kid to read books. And he like throughout years, he stayed with him, and every day or 3 times a week he would come and read whatever, either a book or newspaper or whatever. And the guy gave him like once one lottery ticket for like Christmas as a gift. And um, like he sort of like he cared for him, but he didn't like really admit it. Like, he did form like a little bond, somewhat of a bond. And with one of the tickets, he actually won like $1,000 or 500. I forget how much he won, but he won enough to buy an iPhone, and he wanted to show Mr. Harrigan, like how he can check his stocks because he liked doing that, and he teaches him about the phone. And when he ends up dying, he puts the phone with him and gets contact. It's like, and he sort of like helps him out, or like he wishes that he was around to help him out or give him advice. And so, be careful what you wish for, whatever. But
Interesting.
I don't know. It was all right. Not one of the
So I haven't heard too many good things about
not
that.
one of the best, but
Yeah, and the most resounding one, either good or bad, have been slow burn things, and I'm not a slow burn person, so I've like, I don't know if I want to watch this. I'm gonna get bored and probably fall asleep, because that's usually what happens. I get bored and I fall asleep, or I'll get messing around with my phone and I'll miss something interesting. But yeah, I've heard Old People, though. That's the one on Netflix, I'm presuming that you're talking about. I've heard that is really disturbing, and not like a gory way, which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's just what I've heard from all the groups that I follow that people talk about it. They say it's not really super gory, but it's really disturbing. So take that how you will. I'm just going by what people have said. I don't know how true. Rogue sitting in his lap because she's scared.
I wonder why they're setting off fireworks. I mean, it's not like
I have no idea. I don't know what's going on.
Halloween celebration.
I don't know.
Halloween fireworks.
That's what he was saying, like a Halloween, maybe. I don't know.
They're blowing up pumpkins.
Winterfest.
Winter? Do we even have a Winterfest? I don't know if we do.
I need to finish watching. I started watching. It was late and I fell asleep. I didn't finish it. Not that, I mean, it wasn't bad. It was funny, but My Best Friend's Exorcism, and that's based on a book that's on Prime. I think what else I need to watch. I mean, there's just so much to watch. It's hard to watch everything I want to watch. I'm having to work, and it's like, what to watch today? I still haven't watched Maneater, that shark movie.
Oh, yeah. Have I watched? I don't think I have. I've not seen anything on the community page, so I don't know.
I was just scrolling through the horror movies here. I watched Prey.
Prey's amazing.
Yeah. And The Black Phone was good. Did you ever watch that yet?
Yes.
The Grabber. Yeah. Have you seen Men? That A24? No. I don't know if I want to see that or not. I'm not.
Yeah, sure. I don't either. It's just, I don't know. It looks like they have a trunk or treat going on, so maybe there's fireworks with that.
Oh, you mean there? I was like trunk or treat. I haven't.
Yeah, sorry. I'm still focused trying to figure out why there's fireworks. My bad.
Trunk or treat. That sounds like a good movie.
Oh, that ended at 1, so that's probably not it. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to.
Festive celebrations afterwards. That's all at the airport, right?
Wherever the hell Riverside Park is, I don't know.
That's all Riverside Park. That's down that way. That's probably where the fireworks are.
Yeah, maybe, but the trunk or treat ended at 1. That's like several hours in between. What the fuck are the people going to do between 1 and now? Just stand around and stare at themselves? So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I can't figure it out. All right, I'm done trying to research this. What tab do I need to be in? There we go.
Yeah, I still need to
Yeah,
watch.
the men looks weird. I
Yeah.
don't know, and I don't know if it's going to be one of those movies. If you know what I'm saying, I think you are. That's going to be like the new Black Christmas.
Yeah, right.
That is, yeah. So I don't know. I got this bad vibes from that one, so I don't know if I'll watch it. I mean, the trailer didn't make me like stand out. It's like, oh, I want to see that. So
Yeah. Then there's a movie with Christina Ricci, Monstrous. I wonder how that is.
I don't know. I haven't heard of that one.
Let's see what it says here.
I know Barbarian is going to HBO Max on the 25th. What day is that?
I want to see that. I've heard nothing but good things about
Tuesday.
that.
So Tuesday, Barbarian will be going to HBO Max.
Nice.
So I'll probably be watching that.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Monstrous story centers on a traumatized woman fleeing from her abusive ex-husband with her 7-year-old son. In their new remote sanctuary, they find they have a bigger, more terrifying monster to deal with.
Just curious, do you ever get emails with like Twitter updates for people you don't follow? I get emails all the time, and it's like
For
this
Twitter?
person, huh?
For Twitter?
On Twitter, I'll get emails saying like this such and such person posted this, and I'll go. And I was like, I don't know who that is, and I'll go to I click the link that brings me to the tweet, so I'll go to the person, and I'm not following the person, and I don't know why I'm getting these emails saying that these random people that I don't. Well, they're not really random. I'd say they're kind of like somewhat personalities, but they're not like movie personalities, kind of like YouTubers, influencers, stuff like that. But it's like nobody that I follow. And I was like, why do I get these notifications? I don't understand. I don't know if I did something that turned this on or if anybody else got these weird emails either. It's like, I don't follow these people. If I follow these people, if I care what they said. Man is weird. Someone clearly spent too much time in English churches and became oddly obsessed with the Green Man. Sheila Nagig?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what either one of those are.
Oh, Men is weird. I think he's talking about the movie Men.
Right. And they said someone spent too much time in English churches and became oddly obsessed with the Green Man. And so I'm assuming the Green Man and the Sheila Nagig is
whatever the
maybe some sort of urban myths with English churches or urban legends or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I'm really interested now. Okay.
That's probably what that is, the English myth or legends.
I don't know. New tab.
You're like, I'm looking up the Sheila.
I typed in green and it automatically filled in Packers.
Not the Green Packers. Like, no, Green Man. Oh, he said there are a common carving in English churches.
Oh, okay. Apparently, it's a legend. It's legendary, being primarily interpreted as a symbol of rebirth, representing the cycle of new growth that occurs every spring. Is the Green Man? What was the other one?
SHEELA. And then Nagig or Jeeg, I don't know, however you want to say it. Shakala, shakaka.
And those are figurative carvings of naked women displaying an exaggerated vulva. There are architecturally I'm not going to pronounce that word correctly. Found throughout most of Europe. Oh my goodness, there's some pictures of these things. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh my. I have went down a rabbit hole I don't know if I want to be in. Yeah, it's like this weird looking alien creature with, like they said, a giant, and their hands are pulling it open. They got their hands behind their legs, like reaching in, and they're pulling it open. Oh my goodness.
I'm glad. Do not share screen.
Oh my goodness. Every one of these pictures, their hands are pulling it open. What the hell? Oh, what is this one? This one, they got their buttocks up there, and the thing, because you can't see the face on that one, they're bent down, they're holding the back of their legs, and they got their head between their legs. Oh my goodness, what? Okay, Bad Haunted for bringing me down this rabbit hole. Oh, they make necklaces. What?
I want to wear that around my neck.
Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck is this? I don't know. I went down a really disturbing rabbit hole. Most of these things
Apparently not just a rabbit hole.
Most of these things don't look like real people. This looks like a alien, like frog head looking creature. But this one looks like a real person. She's sitting there. She's got her legs straight up in the air. She's got her arms wrapped around, pulling things for everybody to see. Oh my, okay. We're closing this tab now. Oh my goodness.
You have now been put on a search list.
Man, if I haven't been put on already by some of the stuff I have Googled already, I've probably already. I assure you that there is no more weird than that how it plays in the movie. Oh my god. Of what I seen. Oh, okay.
You're like, I don't want to watch Men anymore.
Yeah, I really didn't want to watch it in the beginning, but now, yeah. After seeing those pictures, there wasn't really no pictures involved with the Green Man, but there was a lot of pictures of the Sheila Nagig.
The Shiladig.
Oh.
Shiladig.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That was more than I wanted to see from those things.
Oh boy. Anyway, what else? I guess you truly were haunted by horror.
Green cap. I might clip that out of my reaction of finding out what that is. Maybe. I don't know.
What the fuck am I looking at?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch a movie about that.
No. Well, that's weird. I was going through TV shows. There's another Walker besides the one with Jared Padalecki. It's called Walker Independence. What the hell? It looks like there's like some Indian dude. Like, what does it take place in 1800s or something? That's weird. They've done 3 episodes. Third one's called Blood and Whiskey. It's like there's only one Walker, and that's Chuck Norris. And just like there's only one return, and that's of the Jedi. Oh, did you see Clerks 3 yet?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
my
not
gosh.
streaming anywhere. Like I said, what I've seen of the trailers, I'm not too into it, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. And I won't spoil it, of course, but the ending, I was like, it went from one direction to a total another unexpected, like, I can't believe they just did that.
Mhm.
It just says, I mean, Kevin Smith is awesome writer director. So.
Yeah. Beg to differ on that one, but he's got a few. But yeah, I don't know. I'm
I like how it was funny.
not big on Kevin.
Well, you know how he doesn't really. Well, Silent Bob, he never talks in it except like at one point of the movie he'll talk and he'll make like this knowledgeable whole big speech. Well, the original Clerks was filmed in black and white, and in this one, Randall wants to make a movie of his whole life there, so he hires Jay and Silent Bob to direct, and he tells them like how he's going to film it, and he was like, it's got to be filmed in black and white, and he's like, what the hell are you talking about? He's like, look, motherfucker, this is how I'm going to direct this shit. Any knowledgeable person can tell the lights in. Like, he's going to this whole like directorial knowledge of lighting. He knows that with this lighting, we're doing this in black and white, or we're not doing this shit. He's just like telling it how it is. But it's just funny, his whole speech that he does.
Yeah.
Behind by Horror was saying, see, now you have to watch Men so you'll understand the reference.
I don't know if I want to know what the reference is, to be quite. After seeing those pictures, I don't know if I want. Are the women just going to stick their arms behind their legs and like spread for everybody to see? I mean,
the alien creatures, you said, not even
are they going to just turn into giant vulvas and eat the men? I mean, I don't know if I want to see that.
It's like, there's a movie for you. Sheila not a geek.
Is it going to be worse than Teeth? And you don't even see anything in Teeth.
I don't think.
I don't think you do. Not that I remember.
Motion detected at
So pissed off I forgot to do that. I do want to see the new Hellraiser. I have been slacking on that because I've just been so invested in this stupid trial. I haven't watched anything.
That was good. I liked it. What's funny is how they were saying Disney like owns Hulu or is connected. So that means,
I saw those.
So the Hellraiser priestess is a Disney princess.
I do want to see, this is on Hulu. It's My Best Friend's Exorcism. That looks kind of.
That's what I was talking about. It's on Amazon. I thought.
Oh,
I thought it was Prime.
what did I say?
You said Hulu. It's
Yeah, it's on Prime.
That's what I was telling you. It was based on a book, My Best Friend's Exorcism.
Okay. I must not have been fully paying attention.
Yeah, I watched half of it.
Was I Googling the hoo-haws at the moment?
It's actually before that, I think. I don't know.
Okay. I'm
You're just really don't remember anything but a giant alien. That's all that's on your mind right now. You've just forgotten.
My bad. Yeah.
It's just erased your memory. That's all you know is just that giant.
The giant alien hoo-haws have erased my memory. Blame Haunted Horror. Or Haunted by Horror. See, I can't even get their name right. Why is Doctor Strange... Well, I was going to say, why is Doctor Strange listed in horror movies, but I could kind of see why. It's not a horror movie, but I get it.
There's like a couple little moments, but not really. But
right. But I am on the Google, so we might have some more gems in there like we had for the Halloween theme.
Oh, yeah.
Watcher. It's on Shudder. I've heard a lot of good things about that. It's more of a thriller, though, than a horror movie.
Mm-hmm. The Midnight Club is good if you haven't seen that yet.
Not yet. I haven't.
That's really good.
That's a TV show, though, right?
It's a series on Netflix.
Series,
yeah.
Okay. I've heard Goodnight Mommy is good, too, but I can't remember if that's on Prime or Hulu.
I think it was on Prime.
I still haven't seen X.
Yeah, I gotta watch that
anywhere.
And I want to see. I gotta see X before I see Pearl because that's, I guess, the sequel to X, and they're gonna have a third one too in the next year. Yeah, so that's what I heard anyway. So I gotta watch those. There's so much I gotta watch. It's I'm never gonna watch everything.
I've heard it's a slow burn, so I can't say I'm gonna like it. I don't know. I'll still watch it. Like something that I know is a slow burn, I'll still watch out of curiosity if it sounds good. Because they are very slim, far in between slow burns that I do like.
Yeah.
So, I don't just discount something because I know it's a slow burn, but if it looks somewhat interesting. Who's here?
Boomies.
Oh,
I thought they went bye-bye.
okay.
Yeah, Haunted by Horror said that Goodnight Mommy is messed up.
Is it?
Is it any worse than Men?
Yeah, is it any worse than giant alien hoo-has?
That is the question.
Normally those are not bad.
You did not see the pictures.
Bring them back up.
Rangel 5. Thank you.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Star Trek.
Now it figures. Not the women, no. So do the men get the giant hoo-has? I'm confused. He said not the women, no. It's not messed up as men, no. Okay. Well, we haven't seen Men. We don't know how messed up it is. All I know is the rabbit hole you stuck me into. I saw the giant alien hoo-has.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to get up early tomorrow. I have to. And then after the next couple days, I guess going to be getting ready for Black Friday. I got to probably get up around 5 because I got to be at work at 6.
Oh, you guys get ready for that already?
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that's all right. I still haven't finished all the movies. Like there were so many out of place, and the mods are changing, and then I think about finish them. And she's like, "Are you gonna finish them today?" And end up doing something else, some other mods. And then there was only the other people who work electronics. All of them called out, and they had people that didn't know what they were doing back there helping. And luckily, I was the only one that knew what was going on, and stuff that had to be put out. We only had one key, which I don't know why she just didn't give me another one, because we're all sharing one key. I have to use the key to put stuff up. Then customers needed keys. They needed the key for that. I had to keep them the key. It took me the rest of the shift. I was going to put some tags up, price tags, but I couldn't get to it because I didn't finish. I finally finished the cart before I left, but it took the whole shift because they kept taking my key away, and most of the stuff that I had to put away was locked up. So I'm like, yeah, that's helping. So I mean, I helped customers and stuff. I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't have a key. Or how am I supposed to put up my items? So, oh well, that's all right. It's the way of the wall, apparently.
Right. Yeah, I keep saying, but I need to buckle down and get these episodes edited, put on Spotify. I've just been kind of slacking off on that. The cat keeps stealing my chair, and I know if I move him, he's going to harass me. So that's been part of it. I'll see him sitting in this chair here, all curl up sleeping.
Get out of
For
here.
the last few times I have edited, he squeezed into this little tiny space, and one day he did something to the keyboard. So I had to wait for him to come home and figure it out because I don't know what he did.
Sorry, my cat's stupid.
But cat's stupid. He goes after the mouse because it's called a mouse.
The mouse is on the other side. The mouse is over here. His dumbass is over here. Said, you don't pay no attention to me. Don't ever want scratches or anything from me unless I am sitting here doing something. And that's it. Unless I get up so he can show me his food bowl for the 100th time. But other than that, he don't want
Leave me
nothing.
alone. He
But
just wants to mess with you when you're busy. That's all it is.
yeah, that's all it is. It's like he'll be sleeping in his tower. I'll come over to do something. Next thing I know, I got a cat right there on the keyboard. Like, you don't care about me any other time. Yeah, it's just he wants attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I watched. Just my other normal shows: 911, Survivor, Midnight Club. That's about it. I got to catch up with The Walking Dead, like I said. I'm like The Walking Dead, like I said, rhyming and didn't even mean to.
Yeah, I haven't really watched a whole lot because I've been so invested in this stupid trial. But that's mainly the only thing I've been really watching. But where do you even get like a complete idiot that's treating the judge like an abused girlfriend, that's representing himself on with murder charges along with God knows what other charges, because I said he killed 6 and injured like 60, 70 people. So God knows what other charges he's got on himself. Thinking he's hot shit and trying to tell people. One guy, he was asked a question on the stand, asked if he ever had interactions with a black person before. And he did have like long dreads, but he cut them off and shaved his head before the trial. So he was trying to say, well, you said this person had long hair. I don't have long hair. And the person's like, you clearly shaved. Did you see me shave? Like, what? Catching up with The Walking Dead shouldn't be too difficult. Their deads is probably
They're pretty slow.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? I mean, we got some that can climb walls and open doors. Maybe we got some. Maybe
I found the last 2 episodes fairly interesting, but I've followed the show since day one, so I'm kind of biased in it. So, but yeah, I found especially Jerry was in danger. I love Jerry. So Jerry was in danger, and Aaron, another character I really like, was there. So I was like, yeah.
Ooh, boy.
Jerry's awesome. I wish Jerry to get a spinoff. That would be amazing. Jerry actually plays what movie is Shazam. He is Shazam. He is the stepfather to the kid who turns into Shazam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, too bad if he can't find a buddy named Tom, they can call it Tom and Jerry with a G instead. Oh, getting someone's attention.
Yeah.
Bring me my Pepsi.
Oh, you need a Pepsi?
No. The oven beeped.
Yeah, I said do you need a Pepsi while I'm out?
No.
Sure.
You know, that was just him saying that. You know, I still got quite a bit of one. That was funny though. Bring me my Pepsi.
It's the Pepsi summoner.
Right? It's my dino light.
Oh, okay. You know, it'd be funny if you got one that had a Pepsi, like a Pepsi. Instead of the bat signal, it's the Pepsi signals.
But yeah, that's the only light I have really. Well, I have this other light, the one that made the police lights. If you see it changing colors, see if I can get it to.
Red, blue, greenish.
Yeah,
blue,
see, I got this light, but way it is, it'd be hard for me to kind of pick it. Oh Jesus, come on, go back. No, I didn't want you to turn off. Turn on. No, come on. I hate that it only has a couple buttons and I have to cycle through all of this to get it to do what I want. It's like off the side of the computer. If it was easier for me to turn this sucker around, we'd be using some light shows. Or if I had like a button, I was like, okay, I want yellow right now, or I want purple right now.
Yeah.
Or blue. Come on, go back to where you was. Jesus. There we go. Got it. Make sure. Okay. We got the sun. Woo. It even drowns out the LEDs behind me. There we go. All right, I'm done playing with my light. Kind of blinded myself a couple times.
Right.
But hopefully, because he wants to take down the green screen, but only because we're going to put up a white sheet and we're going to move what the green screen's connected to in front of the windows upstairs so we could project. We did zombies last year. I don't know if we're going to stick with zombies or something else, but up in the upstairs window for our Halloween decoration. So the video I was going to make, I need to make before my green screen takes down because I need my green screen for it. Hence why I put on makeup. Because I got to make a video tonight.
Quickly.
I got to do it before my green screen goes bye-bye. Well, not really goes bye-bye, but gets taken down. And it'll stay down till after Christmas because we also project Christmas stuff to the same screen.
I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween yet. Probably nothing. Just watch horror movies.
We've had quite a few trick-or-treaters the last few years, so I usually, in the trick-or-treat time, I think it's like 5 to 7:30. Last year, I just sat out on the front porch and handed out candy and just waited till everybody cleared out. So usually about then, I don't remember what I did afterwards. I think I watched a movie after. I remember when the neighbor's dog got out, so I spent like 4 hours trying to. They didn't know it got out, so I spent like 4 hours trying to catch the damn dog. So last year, I spent most of the time running around the neighborhood catching the neighbor's dog. But I shouldn't say running because I can't run, but
just following, trying to catch it.
well, most of the time I didn't even realize it was a neighbor's dog, so I didn't even know if it was friendly or not. So I wasn't getting close on purpose, not knowing it was dark out. I couldn't tell if it was that dog in particular. It could have just been another random dog. I don't know. But once I finally got it close to me, I realized what dog it was, and I knew it was friendly and I could get closer to it. So I rigged one of my dog's leashes into kind of like a lasso, like a slip lead. And because I didn't know if this dog had a collar, so I had it in a slip lead so I can put it around its neck and get it out of the street and whatnot. And I kept knocking on the neighbor's door and they wouldn't answer because they probably thought it was trick-or-treaters. So eventually, I think it was like 11 or midnight, I finally got the neighbor's attention and got their dog back to them. I had to put him in the porch for a little bit because it was cold out and I couldn't bring him in the house because of my dog. He's friendly, but my dog's 50-50.
You never know.
Plus, this dog's a lot bigger, so if my dog starts shit, there's going to be just going down. But I know he's friendly, and I don't think he would do anything. But she, in other words, never know. She's 50-50, especially bringing a giant-ass dog that she only met one other time into the house. It's a bad idea. So I had him in the porch for a little bit till I can warm up. Then eventually, I think, like I said, it was like 11 o'clock midnight before I got their dog. They're moved away now, so I don't have to go dog hunting this year, hopefully. That dog was like escape artist. I felt sorry for him, too, because it was a pit. I will admit that. But I know not all pits are evil dogs. And they'd always like, he's friendly. And it's like, I know he's friendly because he'd get out and try to come over and they was like, no, he's okay. I was like, no, I know your dog is fine. I don't trust my dog.
Right.
So I was like, that's the only reason. It's like, I know your dog is friendly. It's fine. I'm not worried about your dog. I'm worried about my dog starting drama. Because mine will. She's either going to be fine with the dog or not fine with the dog. And that dog didn't have puppy manners. He was friendly, but he didn't really have puppy manners, so he would just run up on you. And he wouldn't like jump up, but she got scared because he ran across.
What's the guy's name? Caesar the dog. Just stop.
Yeah, he got out one night when we was outside and he just ran over and it scared her because big dog running at her. So she went down and he just kind of like straddled over her. But he was just trying to like get her attention, play, whatever. And it wasn't an aggressive manner. I'm probably not describing it correctly, but it wasn't aggressive. I knew it wasn't aggressive, but she just kind of went down on like that because she's more of a submissive dog. And I was afraid that she was going to try to nip, and God knows what that would have started if she would have nipped, friendly or not.
Right.
But yeah, he didn't have the greatest puppy manners, but he was a friendly dog. He wasn't very old. That's why I say puppy manners.
Puppy matters. Manners. I like puppy matters. No, they do. They don't matter. Puppy manners or dog manners. Whatever.
Right. I mean, mine doesn't have. She used to have better manners, but once we moved up here, it's like all her manners just went out the fucking window. Like she used to be really good with other dogs. I used to work in a dog grooming place. Took her to work every day. Completely socialized. Once we moved up here, hates other dogs. Well, shouldn't say hates. Despises other dogs. There's some dogs she's okay with. There's some dogs she acts like she's gonna tear them the fuck up. And she's like 20. She's a little under 30 pounds. She acts like she's the king shit. But yeah, I don't know. It could be her age too, because she is almost 7. She's getting older.
Right.
But this is now her territory too. Before, it was not her territory. It was, a building that we'd just go visit, in her mind. Excuse me. I don't know what I'm going to watch. If I watch Hellraiser, or if there's anything he's wanting to watch in particular.
You should watch Hellraiser.
I know that there was a show that was going to watch last night, but for some reason it wasn't streaming yet, and I don't remember what it was.
Or you can watch VHS.
Yeah, she sounds like she's one of those damn kids off her lawn.
Get off my yard.
It's so funny. It's like she'll be barking, and she kind of barks like she's a bigger dog than what she is. Because we used to have our neighbors when we lived in Illinois, they had big dogs, so she learned to kind of like make herself sound bigger than what she is. And she'll be barking out the window at these dogs, but her tail's like wagging, like come here, pay attention to me. But she's like barking like she's ferocious. It's the funniest thing ever. But there's this one dog, for some reason, this golden retriever that lives up the road, she despises this dog. And I know this bark is more of a I hate you, so we call it her arch nemesis.
Nemesis.
For some reason she hates it. She's never had any physical conversation with this dog. She's never been like out front with this dog whatsoever. I don't know what it is about this dog, but she hates it. But when it goes walking by, I always know which dog it is. If it's a different neighbor dog or whatever, it's either a different neighbor dog or it's this dog, because there's a different reaction.
I don't know what I'm going to watch. I'm probably going to eat something and sort of fall asleep and just watch something since I've got to go to work. You're lucky you're an hour behind me. Like, I wish it was 7.
Yeah, it's only 7:30.
I don't know why it feels like it's later. I guess because working today it just dragged on not dragged on, went by quick.
It's getting dark already too. Like I could barely. It's really dark here right now.
Oh, it's already dark here. So
Yeah,
that could be why. So, but yeah, next Saturday got Deborah Voorhees coming on, so that'll be fun. Talk about 13 Fanboy. I enjoyed that. You did watch 13 Fanboy already, or
not yet? I haven't.
Okay.
I will watch it though. I promise I will watch
Oh,
it.
I know you will. I know you will.
I will unglue myself from the stupid fucking case for. And there's gonna be another one coming. I don't know if this one will be televised though, but there's another Campbell case that's gonna be coming up. I don't know if this one's gonna be televised. So I don't know if I'll be watching that one or not. Campbell's in Wisconsin. Who knew? There's only been 3 of them, possible 4. Because the other case I watched, the guy threw some of the remains in the fireplace. We just don't know if he actually. He never admitted to eating them, but why would you cook them? So,
Just to cook them, just to smell them.
yeah. So I'll put him as a possibility because I did watch quite a bit of that one because I followed that one since it started happening. It was closer to where I live. But yeah, there was that one. Dahmer. There's Ed Gein. There's the possible one that's more recent that happened a couple year or two ago. It was last year. And then there's one coming up. I don't remember where in Wisconsin it happened, but it did happen in Wisconsin. A girl ate some of her boyfriend. So yes.
She ate her foot?
No, some of her boyfriend.
I didn't hear about that.
Yes, she dismembered him, ate some of him, did some stuff with one of his parts. Yeah.
Did you think that was going to function?
Apparently she did it for a couple hours. So yeah. But I don't know if that one's going to be a public trial, so I don't know if I can watch that or not. But yeah. So more cannibalism in Wisconsin. Who knew? What is it about Wisconsin, though, man?
Cannibalism capital.
I don't know about that. I don't know about the world because the Irish had what was that family called? There was no. I'm talking about the cannibals. It was a family of cannibals. It's what the Hills Have Eyes is based off of. I can't remember their name. I think it was Ireland. But it was a whole family of cannibals. So I wouldn't say we rank out the world, but we're probably in maybe the at least top 10, maybe. I don't know. I don't really want to research that one. I've already researched enough weird shit tonight.
Yeah. Yes, you did. I'm so glad I didn't see it.
Yes, you are. And these were just statues.
Right.
I couldn't even imagine. Well, I don't think a person could really physically do.
Well, no, I doubt the way you made it sound. I don't think a person can.
I'm pretty sure they'd have to have some extra surgeries or something. Ouch.
Yep. On that note, I'm going to go eat and head to bed.
Can you eat after that, though?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to eat now. But yes, next Saturday, if you haven't seen it yet, it is on Tubi. Check out 13 Fanboy, which Deborah Voorhees wrote and directed, and she even was in it as well. So we'll be talking to her about that. And Friday the 13th, New Beginning, I believe, was the one she was in. So we'll be talking about
New
that.
Beginning, and then it was the Walk in the Woods or whatever the hell that one was. She had something to do with that one too, I think.
Yeah.
She wrote, or I don't know, I don't have her stuff up right now, but the other Jason film she had something to do with. Wisconsin is the home of a sandwich called the Raw Meat Cannibal Sandwiches, the Gateway Drug. Is that for real? That can't be for real. I know we're got the capital cheese.
Got any
There's cheese everywhere. Oh my god.
Right. Well, all right. Have a good night. I'm going to head on out.
Yeah, you hear the
thanks
cat
now. Thanks for joining us, Haunted by Horror. We'll see you next week, and just keep an eye out of what we got going on next. And of course, you can listen to it on Spotify as well, or any Apple Music, whatever, wherever audio is found, you can find it there. We'll be there for you.
Yeah, once I get off my ass to get more episodes, I think what's the last one? Let me double check, see what the last one I did is. I know the Wild Eye one I started to work on, but the cat just railed that one. So the last episode that is up right now is Countdown to Halloween, and all the ones before that. Plus, there are a few random episodes of just whatever I post is not just us.
Right.
Let's see. I can. Copy link. Oops. Shit. I closed out the YouTube tab, so I can't post anything in the chat. Oopsies.
Whoopsie.
Here is a link that is just to the last one I have done, but I'm pretty sure that is just the Spotify link. But if you look for Miss Boomstick and the House of Horrors on wherever you listen to, you can go on Anchor. That's where I posted to, and it just
Distributes it to everything. Yeah.
the Apple, and it goes Spotify. I don't remember where else it goes. I want to say Google.
We've been Google.
Yeah, I can't remember what other places it goes to, but anywhere you listen to your podcast, if it's not Spotify, just look up Miss Boomstick and the House of Horrors, and you will find our audio versions on there. You just have to listen to a little bit of an ad that I do in the beginning, but please listen to that because that's how we get paid.
Thank you. What are we up now? 30 cents or
$1.53.
$1.53.
But that's only because we get a penny per episode. So don't let my hard work go to waste, because this takes a long time to do, to edit everything down, get the dead space out, and take the video off of the audio and whatnot. So don't let my hard work go to waste. Go listen. Just play it in the background and just play the ad for a few times.
You're like cutting out freezing. I don't know if it's me or you're
Go to
freezing
Google
up.
Podcast for sure. Nice. Yeah, go check it out. Listen to the ad that I put at the beginning, and then
Hello. I can't hear you and you're frozen.
Uh-oh. You're okay.
I hear you, but okay, now I heard you say hello, but you're frozen.
That was weird. Okay.
What?
Yeah.
You're cutting.
Okay.
I didn't know. You're frozen.
That's weird, because on my end I'm fine, but you're all weird.
Yeah, I'm all weird. I'm moving on my end. I'm fine.
Yeah, see, on my end I'm fine, and you're all weird. That's weird. All right. Well,
That's weird. We're fine to ourselves, and okay, now you're moving. Oh nope, now you froze again.
that's weird. All right, well, we'll just
I
call
don't
it
know.
since we're having technical issues.
That's weird. I guess that's a cue to end it.
So
Yeah, because I can barely hear you, so I guess we'll end it at that. I'm gonna end it. Bye. Oh.